Hey guys, my name's Edwin.
My name's Anthony.
And I'm Coconut.
And welcome to the 5-minute rant. Alright, so today we're gonna tackle on a sensitive topic. Actually first dates, or most recent dates for some of us. Continue.
It's the same thing. Our most recent date was the first date. That's why we called it the first date, because it's our most recent date. You said most recent date because you wanted to talk about the most recent one. Oh.
Well,
I apologize.
I mean, because it wouldn't be my first date, so.
Flex.
I'm sorry, I should be more modest. Alright, so who wants to talk first about that?
Anthony?
You're the one brought it up.
Me?
Actually, I did.
He brought it up, not me.
Whoever brought it up has to, I guess, talk about it first. How about that?
Okay, well, for me, I was talking to this girl. I met her in college, right?
Alright.
First week of college, howdy week, right? Not even first week of college. Week before the first week of college, right?
Mm-hmm. Fish camp. Fish camp.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
No, hell no.
You just said yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Continue.
Yeah. We started talking. Fast forward, okay. Like, I'm not gonna get into so many details. Long story short, we finally, after 2 years. A year and a half. Yeah, 3 semesters. We'll say that.
3 semesters.
3 semesters worth of talking. We went on our first date. And it was my first date ever. And, I wanted it to be special, perfect, nice.
Yeah.
And it couldn't be just, like, we went out to In-N-Out or Whataburger and called it a day. And I went for a walk in the park, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. There were special circumstances that I couldn't stick around too long, right? But I'm not going to get into that.
Continue.
So I went down, visited her because she's 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Normally 10 hours, but she was in town for college. I went.
Sorry.
I apologize. What was I saying?
You went?
Oh, and picked her up. Took her to Houston. I've never been to the city. So, she has, but she hasn't been for probably more than 10 years.
I'm assuming like school adventure trip or something like that.
Yeah.
That was
no. Her dad took her
to
the aquarium, and it was really nice. That day it was really, really cloudy, really rainy. For me, ideal weather, but for her, she hated it. So it was perfect for me.
Yeah.
Especially because the aquarium was basically empty. It was beautiful. Oh my god! Like, we had the entire park to ourselves, man.
Oh,
it was great.
That was pretty good.
Took a bunch of pictures. I've never taken that many pictures in one day in my life. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I have them. 2 of them are my screensavers now. Not screensavers, lock screens. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So.
Sorry.
So was it? I guess I don't want to say like. I guess eventful. You think it went well for a first date?
Hold on.
For a first date?
On the drive there, things happened, but I'm not gonna get into that. And then we got there, and oh my god, when people say like Houston drivers are garbage, I didn't believe them. And the first couple of mistakes that I would notice, I would be like, nah, it's just, this is like it's like this everywhere. But no, after every 10 seconds, you're gonna see some shady crap going down in the road, like some guy. What? This isn't about the date. I'm just getting mad at Houston drivers because they're so god awful. I guess that's what not to do on a date. Get really mad and get with road rage. Don't do that because it makes you uncomfortable.
Good advice.
Especially in a city that you don't know. I got lost in Houston. Houston's a confusing city. Literally the #1 worst planned city in the nation. By the way, just fun fact. Again,
biggest city by population, Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
By populations or?
I believe it is actually.
What was that?
Fact check me. No,
so when we got there, we didn't get a room or anything because we were only staying there for the day, right? We were just gonna stay there for several hours and head back.
All right.
So after a wonderful morning, we made our way to Houston. It's about an hour drive from College Station, where she goes to university. And when we got there, we went straight to the aquarium.
All right.
Dude, downtown Houston, beautiful. I
Is
mean,
it?
for a city freak like me, like not city freak, like
Someone who really enjoys like the
I love
city.
the infrastructure that goes into building things like that. But it's beautiful.
I feel that.
Horribly designed, but it's beautiful.
Some can call that charm.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
It just makes the driving worse.
So
Yeah, we went to the aquarium.
Yeah.
We went through that. That was really nice. We saw some big old fishes.
nice.
Every fish that we thought was the biggest one, we always saw another one bigger. And there's always the bigger fish, you know.
Yeah.
That's where the expression comes from.
What is it? Star Wars Episode 1. You know. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh
trying.
yeah,
I know
what you're talking. I know what you're talking
I'm trying
about.
to preach it like it's like Star Wars is some type of Bible. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make a joke. Continue.
What did we do? There was a restaurant in the aquarium that looked hella expensive, so I was like, no, let's leave.
Nice.
And we went
Good move.
outside and just walked around, took pictures with the city in the background. There's two little swordfish that are like intertwined, and it's really cool. We took pictures there, and you know, I'm a broke boy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we all broke boys.
Yeah, we all broke boys. We're broke out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ain't got that.
that.
You know, on top of gas money, driving there and driving back,
Uh-huh.
the aquarium money, all that, parking fees, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really have much else to spend.
So just enjoy the sights then.
So yeah, so she's like, I want to get on the rides, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a little miniature amusement park, and I'm like, you know, I got nothing to hide. She knows me, I know her. I got no money. She's like, this is how I know she's a keeper. She paid for the rides. It was amazing. We got on a little train that takes you under a shark tank, and it's just, you know, it's childish. It's cute though, and it was really cool. Like, we really enjoyed that. We took a little video there. I took a picture of the tickets. It's, you know, a bunch of just stereotypical
Yeah.
first date type shit. I mean, tech stuff. I don't know. We're allowed to curse, right? But yeah, it was wonderful. And she paid for the rides. We went on the Ferris wheel. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna say. Like, there was one round on the Ferris wheel. We're the only two people on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
It was really nice. I'll just say that.
Oh.
Nothing sexual, just romantic.
I understand. I feel like, me personally, going to a different city, there's nothing more that I want to do.
Experiencing something you've never experienced with the person that you have feelings for.
Exactly.
Amazing.
And just enjoying the scenery in general, just looking at how different
Even
things
though
are.
the first place we went through was the freaking Katy Freeway, which is the worst freeway in the nation, probably, in my opinion. And then we went through a ghetto. No.
You act like we don't live in the ghetto.
For real.
I guess.
With
but
somebody
like,
else's ghetto.
yeah, no. When it's someone else's ghetto, you don't see the beauty in it because it just looks ugly, right?
I suppose. From outsider's perspective.
Because you don't know the character behind it.
Okay. Well, that's actually really amazing. Anthony, what about you? How was your first date?
I'm not done for whatever.
Okay, we can get back to it.
Dickhead.
Okay, continue.
Well, for me,
They're gonna say for show or something.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be honest. So I don't know if you guys would consider this a date, but
We went to Wendy's and didn't pay for the full.
no, no, that's not what happened. What is it? Because so we worked together. That's where I met her. We worked together.
Where at? Home Depot?
Yeah. Where I
Let me
work.
defend myself.
Home Depot?
What happened?
Home Depot?
Yeah, the Home Depot.
Alright.
We were talking, and I was like, you know, hey, let's go hang out tomorrow, whatever. You know, just casually, whatever. And shut up.
Continue.
I can't. You're singing.
I'm not singing.
So basically, it's the next day. we go to hang out, and she texts me before we
She
get.
texts you. Where is there a E in there
That's
other
not what
than
I
the
said.
first one?
She texts.
It's okay. It's
She
okay.
texts.
Continue.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just a bitch. I get it.
Some of us have lips. Okay. I can't even say it right, did I? All right, continue.
She texts me and she says she's gonna bring her little niece. I'm like,
Oof, okay.
oh, okay.
Ooh, cockblock, okay.
Really?
I'm into it.
First date.
It's just a joke,
Okay.
dude. I
I
just explained mine, man. God.
Okay,
It's
so
okay.
basically
Half of mine since you cut me off, you dickhead.
Okay, we can get back to it. Okay.
So we went to IHOP. It was
IHOP is beautiful.
shut up, dude. We were having breakfast or
All right.
brunch, I guess. It was like 11 o'clock, whatever. But
That's breakfast for me.
That is breakfast for me too.
sometimes for me it is. But we were just sitting there, we were talking and all that. Just talking about each other.
They're getting to know each other. And everything.
Yeah, just getting to know each other.
Talking about each other or talking about yourselves to each other?
I guess.
Both.
Yeah.
Both. Both. Anyways.
All of the above. All right, continue.
And so it was like towards, I guess, the end of the date, quote unquote date. Dude, what's your problem?
Sorry if you heard a squeak. We're not gonna say what that was. All right, continue.
So, the waiter comes by to come give us our check, whatever, and because I offered to pay, whatever, and then she's like, oh no, let me see. She's like, practically just keeps begging me, like, hey, can I see how much it was? And I'm like, no. I'm like, no.
You don't gotta know that.
You never.
IHOP's expensive to broke boys like us, though. Shit.
But basically she was just like, oh, I want to see it because I wanted to help pay, and I was like, nah, you good, because we had just gotten like paid the day before, something like that, or just recently, I don't remember, but
which is why y'all were feeling yourselves with IHOP.
pretty much.
If I'm being honest with you, I feel like IHOP would be a good first date, though.
It is. It would be. It sounds amazing.
It does. Almost got Is there anything else you would like to add to that before?
Well, just you guys just went to eat.
Yeah, that was no.
So,
that's it. That's pretty much.
So,
but I think it went well. But
there we go.
But I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Now we gotta get a continuation to see where this goes. I'm joking. Okay, I guess I gotta talk about myself now. Oof. Alright, I'm be honest. The last day I went on didn't go so great.
Tell me
So,
about it.
it was a bowling date.
Oh,
okay.
It's what?
Oh.
Again? Your bowling dates
Again?
always go poorly.
No, it was this date.
Oh.
Okay, the one and only bowling date.
Did you get competitive?
Possibly. No, I'm joking.
I thought you said it was recent.
Recent. Most recent.
Most recent.
I thought you said it was like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't say 2 weeks ago.
Did you say 2 months ago?
No, I said like about 2 weeks ago or something like
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I
No.
completely misunderstood. I thought you were keeping something from me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, so going back to that, it was bowling, and honestly, it was just the most awkward thing ever. Because going off the bat, while it was pretty good in conversation wise, we did seem to have
Really?
no conversation. I mean, texting wise, let's say that's what I said. Texting wise, it went fairly well. However, whenever we actually did meet up and bowled, it just seemed like I was the one pushing more for the conversation, and
You kept asking questions
essentially like
to
because
try and keep something going that wasn't there anymore.
it, not necessarily anymore, it has to be there in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, just in general, we just didn't really have much interest. If I'm being honest with you, we didn't have our interest didn't really align. But
Realign or align?
align in general. But yeah, that was my last date. Just tips: I wouldn't do anything competitive for the first date.
Man, I was hoping for some like juicy shit. You've already told me this. What?
Well, I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Because I know you want to finish
Do
your
you still
story.
talk to this girl?
Not anymore.
Why not?
Well, I don't know.
So did you only talk to her for the potential of being in a
Well,
relationship? And once you
well,
found out that you
that's-
couldn't, you just stopped?
Damn, bro.
Well, these are real questions, okay?
I guess essentially, yes. I mean, I feel like you can learn a lot about a person just by interacting, because I feel like there's a lot of room for mistake whenever you're texting and whatnot, and that went fairly well. But whenever I'm going on a date, I want to be able to, feel a connection with somebody whenever I talk to them. I want to be able to be happy, etc., and feel like we're having a genuine conversation instead of me trying to pull teeth. So it just, I think we equally felt the same way, and we just stopped it there. I think that was the healthy thing to do.
Okay, big indicator of that thing. On that date, were either of y'all on y'all's phones?
I want to say towards the very end of it.
Yeah, okay. That went as expected then.
Yeah.
Cause a big thing, I at least I think, for me personally, if you can keep a person off of their phone, that's a good conversation.
Yeah, because
that's a good connection. That's a relationship. I mean, not a significant other relationship, but like just it's a good friendship.
You keep them interested, like in a way,
and that's how it should be. Like if the person chooses the phone over you, like that says so much. You get me?
It really does.
Yeah, because you usually get on your phone when you're out, basically when you're at somewhere with someone that you don't want to be with or whatever.
All right. And I guess to finish your story about your first.
Oh yeah, after I said like, I was really happy when I left the aquarium. I didn't have to pay anything. There was no parking fees. There were no parking fees. There were no, just nothing like that. I just went to see fish, and she paid for the rides, and I paid nothing apparently. I forget what we did after. Oh no, I don't forget. Houston is very, very confusing, so we spent a lot of time just cruising. Not even cruising. We were just on our way. It felt like cruising though, because like it took forever. Houston traffic is legit. Like when people talk about it, they're not joking. Or at least maybe it's just the hour that I went, because it was around like 6 or 7. But wait, that doesn't seem like traffic hour. But anyway, we went through what felt like a ghetto. But then okay, am I allowed to like bring up race?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I don't care. It felt like a ghetto, right? Like I was driving through some sort of ghetto, right. But like all the houses were like so nice and antique and wealthy looking, and I go there. I tell her like, we're in a white neighborhood, and then we see like 3 people on the street, all little white boys, and just like over and over, just white people. I don't know. It felt like a ghetto, but it was like wealthy white people there, because the houses look so nice. The point is, white people got nice houses. But we were but that brings me to the next point. We were going to an antique shop because this girl really loves antique shopping, and I really like watching her antique shopping. Because just like the spark in her eyes when she sees something, like she's really interested.
Seeing somebody like having a passion,
yeah,
it's really beautiful.
It's so cute.
Okay, continue.
When I realized what kind of neighborhood we were in, I was like, oh no, we're not gonna be able to afford a single thing at this place.
Oh,
and we get there, and yes, lo and behold, white people prices. Hell no, they were selling an antique Coca-Cola cooler for I think $450 something.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? This thing, like you could just go out to an old abandoned city, go into a garage and just find it in there.
You know what?
Is
that sounds like a business to me.
Yes, clearly, and it was clearly working because the people there looked like they had money. So, but yeah, we both realized when we realized when we got there, yeah, we're not spending a single dime here. So we just, we didn't want to be rude and just walk out, right? We were still interested in the merchandise. We looked with no intent to buy.
Window shopping.
Yeah. and it was really nice.
That's fun
the
too.
things that were there were really cool. She found things that she found interesting, but nothing good enough to buy, I guess.
I feel that. Nothing worth the price.
Yeah, I found some really cool books though. Don't ask me what they were.
Okay.
Because I don't
Different
remember.
segment for a different day.
After that, because we spent a while there, we
Alright.
decided it was getting kind of late. The sun was starting to go down. I mean, that's not really late at this time of year, right? But the sun was starting to go down, and we're hungry, right? Because we hadn't eaten since we left College Station. So I was like, what's a local place that we should go to? And, we can't really decide because I want to say something, but I can't.
Say no more. Just say
Yeah.
nothing more.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
That's all. Yeah, you're right. We decided on pizza.
All right.
And I'm like, we're not just gonna go to like a CC's or we're not just gonna get takeout, right?
All
Right
right.
now, we're going to a local pizzeria, yeah. And we found out about this
That's
place
nice.
called and of course, we were in that neighborhood, so everything around us extremely expensive. I mean, to me, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe not to people listening, but like to me, like $17 for a pizza, that's a bit much. That's pushing it.
For one pizza?
One pizza.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
that's a lot to me.
Yeah.
That's
Not even including drinks. It was just the pizza.
way too damn much.
Hell no. But but
Worth the
it
occasion.
was
though.
it was an occasion, right? It was my
Yeah.
first. It was in a different city. It was for this girl, right? So I'm like, I'm a ball out. Like not even, bruh. Not even.
We dropping the $17. Yeah.
I didn't even
No
pay
broke
for
boys here.
parking, dude. Like all I paid for that day was the gas, the pizza, and the gas. That's it.
That's amazing.
And not even the full pizza. Again, this woman's a keeper. Insisted on paying. Amazing. We ate that, and I ate it. I had to eat it with a fork because the pizza was amazing. Okay, but
Right.
the point is, it was a really nice conversation. It was good, and then after a thorough enjoyment of the city of Houston, we decided it was time to go back because it's getting really dark and the weather was really bad.
Yeah.
So we went back to College Station and the end.
Well, that's actually really nice.
Oh, I also had my first kiss. Woo!
Ooh!
Woo!
Wait, I just saw like.
All right.
Ew. Okay. Well.
Big
again,
boy moves.
That was us opening up a little bit about our first or most recent.
Given the
date,
gist.
Yeah.
I could go into a
Just
lot
the
of
basic
detail.
gist, pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Especially my pain. I'm joking. And
Wait, hold up. You had something to say about a 4 for
No.
4.
4 for 4.
Yeah, you were
Well,
talking
we'll
about
be
Wendy's
Yeah,
earlier.
we're not talking about Wendy's right now. We'll save that for later.
Nah,
Alright,
nah,
well,
something happened with a girl,
No,
dude.
I'm cutting this off. All right. So welcome.
Cut.
Or, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy this. All right. Goodbye. My name's Edwin,
My name's Anthony.
Coconut.
and have a nice night.